In Paris, moms who've served in the military are now getting extra support from Washington. President Joe Biden this week signed the Protecting Moms Who Served Act, championed by Illinois Congresswoman Lauren Underwood and Senator Tammy Duckworth. The bill is the first of 12 in the Black maternal health Momnibus package, intended to eliminate maternal mortality in the United States. Joining us now with more is Illinois Congresswoman Lauren Underwood, a Democrat from Naperville. Congresswoman, thank you for joining us again and welcome back. So first, if you would, tell us what this first bill does for women veterans.
So the Protecting Moms Who Served Act is legislation that gives the VA additional tools to make sure that they are offering the world-class care that our veteran moms have earned. Listen, we know that women are the fastest growing segment of our veteran population. And right now, there's over 500,000 women veterans under 40. And because of their service, many of these women veterans are at increased risk for maternal mortality, so dying from a pregnancy-related complication or severe morbidity, right? Really complicated deliveries and postpartum periods. And so with this legislation, we have funding and that we are codifying existing VA programs to make sure that the VA will always provide this high quality care to avoid that maternal death and severe complications as a result of pregnancies.
And you just touched on it, but what are some of the unique needs faced by women who've served and moms who are serving?
So we know that as a result of some of the stress, some of the injuries, and some of the exposures that our women veterans experienced while service members, that they are at increased risk for some of the leading causes of maternal death in this country. And so right now within the VA system, most veteran moms are not delivering their babies at the VA, right? They're getting care in the community, but that care is coordinated through the VA. And so there's opportunities to increase the quality of that care coordination and to, quite frankly, make sure that the VA is very well resourced in every single VA region in this country, which our women veterans know is not always the case for gender specific or women specific healthcare. There's a lot of volatility. It's just not consistently high quality everywhere you go in the country. And this is an area that we can improve. Why? Because in 2021, we believe that we shouldn't have birthing people die just because they're delivering babies and giving birth and having pregnancy-related complications. That's unacceptable. And so as a federally run healthcare system, right, which is what the VA is, we have an opportunity as members of Congress to help strengthen the quality of care that these moms receive.
Now, this bill, it's the first of 12 in the so-called Momnibus package. The others are all part of the Build Back Better Infrastructure Act. Tell us about these other measures that are still in the larger bill.
So in the United States, we know that Black birthing people are 3 to 4 times more likely to die of pregnancy-related complications than their white counterparts. And so in order to end our nation's maternal mortality crisis, we have to have a comprehensive approach. And that's what the Momnibus is. It allows us to invest in things like growing and diversifying our perinatal workforce, meaning that we can have more midwives, more nurse midwives, more lactation consultants, more doulas, so that every mom can have the support that she needs during pregnancy, labor and delivery, and the full year-long postpartum period, but also that they can have choice. And we know from the literature, from the data, that when a pregnant person has the opportunity to select their provider, that there are better outcomes. We also are investing in things like maternal mental health and substance use treatment. We are investing in social determinants of health, like housing and transportation and nutrition assistance. We're also investing in addressing this COVID-19 pandemic and its unique impacts on this population of moms. And finally, addressing the impacts of extreme heat and air pollution, which we know these climate change related impacts are very harmful to expectant moms, postpartum moms, and their infants.
And so the National Institutes of Health re-examined death certificates related to maternal deaths from 2016 to 2017, and they found that Black women were 3.5 times more likely to die than white women. Now, that's different because previous studies had indicated that the death rate was only 2.5 times higher for Black women than white women. What does this disparity tell you about, our research and our knowledge of the problem that we have with maternal mortality?
That's right. So there's a lot of room for cleaning up these data sources, standardizing the reporting from every state, and making sure that we have a complete and accurate grasp of the scope of the problem, which is why within the Momnibus, we have the Data to Save Moms Act. And what's so important to remember, Brandis, is when we talk about the Build Back Better Act and these investments, they are paid for by making sure that the corporate tax evaders and the wealthiest Americans are paying their fair share. That's how we're able to fund these important initiatives like the Momnibus.
Now, we also know, though, that as you've mentioned, those 11 other measures, they're still in the Build Back Better Act, which is facing some opposition, of course, from Senate Republicans, a little bit of pushback from a couple of Democrats as well. What needs to happen to get that legislation passed?
Well, what needs to happen is that they need to decide to work on it. Right now, the Senate hasn't even taken up the Build Back Better Act. And so we are waiting. Moms around America can't wait for the Senate to just get around to doing this work. And so when we talk about Build Back Better, I share a real sense of urgency around the need to address our nation's maternal mortality crisis. And I am calling upon the Senate to take up this legislation immediately. They can pass it by Christmas. And how wonderful of a gift it would be to American families around the country to see this legislation signed into law.
And Congresswoman, while we've got you, some Senate Republicans are also threatening to block the continuing resolution that would fund the government over the president's vaccine mandate for employers. Obviously, the hope here is to avoid a government shutdown. Are you frustrated that the vaccine mandate has become a political football?
You know, I think that we have had a long time to tackle this issue of funding government. The idea of shutting down the federal government and putting at risk benefits that hard-earning American or everyday Americans are counting on to survive, particularly in these winter months, is just reckless. And so, I am hopeful that these Senate Republicans can air their grievances, that they can have a thorough debate, but that people will be committed to funding this continuing resolution by midnight tomorrow.
Okay, and of course, with newly drawn statewide districts, the next election for you could look different. We look forward to talking to you more about that next time we see you. Congresswoman Lauren Underwood, thank you for joining us.
Thank you.